be talking about the ice wall. Y'all know about the tea with Antarctica. I'm gonna give you a little rundown. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to the crazy side of town. Basically, in the 1900s, there was a man named Admiral Byrd. He was an aviator. He flew into a hole in the South Pole, and he said on the other end of this hole, he saw lush green lands in Antarctica and rainbow cities. He came back, he wrote a journal, he told the world. All of a sudden, he unalived from natural causes. Not too long after that, NASA was made in 1958 a super big, sparkly new distraction. Secretly, in 1959, all of the nations came together to sign something called the Antarctica Treaty, which is prohibiting self-exploration of some parts of Antarctica by the general public. So my question is, if it's just a bunch of ice, why can't we go look? I want to look. Why can't we look? Why is it only, the population is 5,000 people over there, and they're all scientists? What are y'all really doing? That's what I want to know. Now, Admiral Byrd's operation was called Operation High Jump, which is why I feel like there's an ice wall, because they went over there. But the question is, now for this comment, what's behind the ice wall? Y'all already know that. I feel like they hide everything in plain sight right in the television. Let's talk about Game of Thrones. Winter is coming, and a big giant ice wall that, what was that? The Night's Watch is on. It's telling me the Night's Watch on a big giant ice wall, and then behind the ice wall is the icy, demonic, scary people with all the giants. So is there giants behind the ice wall? Let me tell you a little rabbit hole that I'm gonna throw you into right now. So you know how the 2 T's happened, right? The towers that fell. Some people say, allegedly, TikTok. This is just a theory. Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only, none of it's true. So, allegedly, some people say that it was an inside job. Allegedly, some people say that the reason they did that was so that in 2003, they could go into Iraq and say that they were retaliating against Iraq for what they did. But really, they were going to look for the Nephilim DNA in the Tomb of Gilgamesh. Because everybody still doesn't know where the body of Gilgamesh is. And Gilgamesh was a known giant. So some people say that they're trying to harvest the Nephilim DNA to create giants for weapons of war. I don't know, y'all. And also in the Bible, well, not in the Bible. This is not in the Bible. This is in Jewish apocryphal text. Well, not apocryphal, apocalyptic text. And it's considered to be biblical in some sectors of Judaism. But there is a people called Gog and Magog hidden somewhere in the mountains, right? The leader's called Gog and the people are called Magog. And they're like this crazy race of people that's hidden until the end times, and they're going to come out and attack everybody. Some people say those are giants. So my question is, what's behind the ice wall? Do y'all think it's giants? Some people think it's Behemoth behind the ice wall. There's so many things to get into, y'all. But I think it's giants. That's what I think. And there's way too many instances of giants being spotted. Did you know in the Cincinnati Enquirer, you can literally look this up. There was a newspaper, it was a newspaper that was published, and it was like mad people find giant bones. There's that. There's Andrew Dawson. Y'all know what happened to Andrew Dawson. If you don't know what happened to Andrew Dawson, you are under a rock, and I will do a video on it just for you. Let me know in the comments. There's also the giant of Kandahar, where those Afghanistan soldiers said that they saw this giant. Y'all, I can't make this video too long. The giant rabbit hole is like the biggest rabbit hole ever. Well, not the biggest, one of the biggest. If y'all want more into the tea, let me know. As always, make sure you like and follow. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. All of it is satire, theory,